Tonight, the president says he's running out of patience to get this coronavirus pandemic under control. And now President Joe Biden is moving full speed ahead with an aggressive plan that may very quickly change the workforce and the way of life for 100 million Americans.
The president is directing the Department of Labor to require all businesses with 100 or more employees to ensure their workers are either vaccinated or tested once a week. President Biden also signing an executive order requiring all government employees be vaccinated against COVID. There is no testing alternative. Healthcare workers at facilities that get Medicare or Medicaid funding must also be fully vaccinated.
The president specifically called out the 80 million Americans who are not vaccinated, telling them, quoting now, "Your refusal has cost all of us."
And tonight we are taking a closer look at whether the president actually has the authority to implement these mandates or if the Biden administration could be overreaching with parts of their plan.
The news coming as more than 4,000 people across the 25 counties in southeast Texas are hospitalized with COVID. Statewide, the number is more than 13,000. Both numbers have been holding relatively steady this week.
Our Keith Garvin is following all of the new developments. He's live tonight from the Med Center. Keith?
Christine, Chris, the numbers are not what anyone wants to see, especially the professionals here in the medical center. I have the president's action plan here. It's titled Path Out of the Pandemic. But a lot of folks are wondering tonight, does the president have the power to implement that path?
This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you.
President Joe Biden taking perhaps the most stringent action in the nation's fight to defeat COVID. Mr. Biden announcing today that through the Department of Labor, an emergency rule will require all employers with 100 or more employees to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week.
Some of the biggest companies are already requiring this. United Airlines, Disney, Tyson's Food, and even Fox News.
Shortly after the president's announcement, Governor Greg Abbott tweeted, "Biden's vaccine mandate is an assault on private businesses. I issued an executive order protecting Texans' rights to choose whether they get the COVID vaccine and added it to the special session agenda. Texas is already working to halt this power grab." But is the sweeping plan an overreach of executive power?
I don't think there's a lot that states can do about it.
Trial attorney Joseph Ahmed is board certified in employment litigation and has advised employers as well as employees for over 25 years. Ahmed says even before the president's action, lawsuits challenging employer vaccine mandates were extremely unsuccessful.
I don't think any of them have succeeded. One of them I saw just got dismissed rather quickly. That doesn't mean you're not going to see legal challenges, because everything with vaccination policies right now is very politically charged.
Ahmed added that for companies who have already adopted policies that would terminate employees who did not get the vaccine, he says those policies would still be in effect because just like any other health or safety directive that comes from the federal government, employers always have the ability and the right to take those even further. Reporting live from the Texas Medical Center, Keith Garvin, KPRC 2 News.
Keith, thank you.